welcome, Facebook Live number 2. Today, I'm Janine, nice to see you, as if you don't know that already. I'm going to talk to you about nettles. Yes, little known fact. Nettles, there's an abundance of health benefits with these. You can pick them for free in the wild, they're amazing. These are the kind of typical stinging nettles that you get, that are quite common, that grow all over the countryside. So you probably need to get some rubber gloves if you're going to go pick them, because they do sting. I'm going to make a nettle soup, and then I'm also going to make a Chia seed pudding today. So I thought I'd make some recipes for you. See, people have been requesting recipes. So I will start the recipe and then I'll speak to you a little bit more about nettles. So in the recipe, I've got 50 grams of butter in a pan. There you go, it's just warmed up. I am adding some diced carrots, and normally I put white potato, but I thought I'd try something a bit new today, and I'm doing sweet potato and butternut squash. So that's going in. So there you go, yum. I'm adding a diced onion. So I've got about 2 in there, but I'm just going to add 1, so I'll add half of that. That will be plenty. I'll pop that away in the fridge for later. Onions always make me cry. Hopefully I won't start crying mid Facebook Live. Oh, it's so emotional. And I've also got some leeks that I have chopped up there, finely sliced and chopped up, so they're all going in. And there will be a litre of stock. You can use chicken stock, a vegetable stock, or you can use whatever stock you like, really. But I've got a litre of vegetable stock in there. So this is a vegetarian recipe. I'm not a veggie, but this is a vegetarian. It won't be vegan because there's butter in there, and I'll be adding cream as well. And just give that a little stir, and just literally put that on the hob, and let that kind of cook off for about 10 minutes or so, till the potatoes and the carrots get soft. So whilst that is doing that, excuse me while I just turn it up. I'll turn that up a little bit. I've spilt stock all over, just to wipe it up. I'm no Delia Smith, am I? Let's be honest. So these are nettles. Now these are amazing, especially at this time of year. They're growing in abundance right now. They're great if you've got hay fever as well. Is any hay fever sufferers out there? They are amazing for that. They're a natural allergy relief. Now I'm going to have to put my gloves on before I get in there because they do sting. As you probably know, stinging nettles have these tiny little hairs underneath them, and they've got histamines and other chemicals in them. So if they prick into you, they break off and stick in your skin, and they kind of get that rash, and you need a dock leaf to rub on it. So if you do get stung, don't fret not, it'll clear itself up in an hour or so, but if you get a dock leaf and you just rub the dock leaf on, the underside of the dock leaf where the veins are, that works best, and it will alleviate that straight away. And dock leaves always grow near nettles, so when you go out and pick some, if you go picking your own, pick a few dock leaves. It's a dandelion leaf, that's a dock leaf, you know, the little white flowers on a stem, yellow flowers on a stem, and then they look kind of like these bauble kind of things as well that you blow. That's the seeds. That's a dandelion, in case you didn't know. I remember picking these when I was a kid. So you can make nettle tea, you can make soup. They've got an abundance of health benefits. They have got vitamins A, C, they've got protein, they've got iron. They're really good. A fab for hay fever as well. So basically with the soup, all you do is so easy, just the ingredients that I said, cook it off for 10 minutes. When it goes soft, when it's nearly ready, you literally pop in the nettle leaves for about a minute. Just let them just kind of stew off a little bit, and that's it. Pop in a bit of double cream, pop it in the blender, happy days. That's that. So hopefully this will be cooked by the end of the live, and if not, I'll put a picture of it on Facebook. So there you go. But you do need to wear these gloves. So anyone that's got a rubber glove fetish, it's your lucky day. I'm sure there's probably websites dedicated to glove fetishes, aren't there? Lovelymarigolds.com, and you thought it was a gardening site. Well. And also I've made a Chia seed pudding today. So whilst that's cooking off, I'll show you this. It's really good. Delicious. Got it in the fridge. Made this earlier. Yum! This is really, really, really easy to make. So if you saw my first Facebook Live last week, I was talking about putting chia seeds and goji berries in your water. You can also make these amazing puddings. And all this is, it's really, really, really simple. You just put some chia seeds in some coconut milk, pop it in the fridge, leave it overnight, and it kind of gets all glutinous and turns into an amazing pudding on its own. You could just eat it like that. You could put fruit in it, you could put everything you want in it. This one, I took out of the fridge this morning, I popped in some peanut butter, stirred that in, so that's why it's this kind of like brown, lovely colour. Put a little bit of coconut, I don't know if you can see that, a little bit of, can you see that coconut cream on the top? With some walnuts. It's so good, it's really yummy. Oh, that's boiling up, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. It's cooking off now, it's simmering away. It's been about 2 minutes, so yeah, and then maybe they cook by then. It's kind of like putting a little martini glass, so you feel like you're having something a little bit more decadent. But it's really healthy, but it tastes amazing, and it feels like you're eating something naughty, but you're not really. It's good, healthy, so you could have nettle soup and this for dessert. Yum. There you go. So hello, who's joined? Hello, oh Owen, hello, I haven't seen you for years, hello. Lavelle, welcome. Neil, hello Neil, welcome. Keith, hello Mr. Watson. Fabulous psychic, if anybody wants a psychic reading, right there. So is there anything anyone would like to ask me whilst I'm on, while we're waiting for this to cook? It's simmering away. Anyone got any questions? Looks yum, thank you. It does. Are you talking about the dessert or the soup, or me? I'm not normally this glam when I'm cooking in the kitchen, I'm just going out later, so what am I talking about? I wake up looking like this, obviously. So yeah, so really recommend trying the chai seed pudding. It's really nice if you put blueberries in it as well, or strawberries, or little bits of pineapple, or even like desiccated coconut. It's really delicious. You could use almond milk as well. It doesn't have to be coconut. You can use whatever you like, whatever you fancy. But it is delicious. I'm going to pop that back in the fridge. Actually, I might just have a spoonful. There you go. Keep that in the fridge for later. See my fridge. It's packed with food, packed. So who's asking? You look glam, but I was talking about the dessert. Oh, thank you. Yeah, just look at it. It's really good. I really recommend it, and it's so easy. There's loads of places selling these at the moment, all the little chai seed puddings, but just make your own. It's super cheap, and also I prefer to make my own as well, because you know what's in it, and you know when it was made and how fresh it is. It should probably last for a few days in the fridge once you've made it, about 2-3 days, providing your ingredients are fresh. Chai seeds, does everybody know what chai seeds are? I will show you again, just in case you don't. But these are chia seeds. There you go, little seeds. I did talk about them last week, but if anybody did see that, then here they are. Can you see them? There you go. There we go. Chia seeds. Yes, it's a beautiful dessert. So that is bubbling away nicely. Yeah, nettle actually has like a huge amount of benefits, and I'm just talking about the leaves today, but the actual roots as well, they have amazing benefits, even for men that have prostate cancer. It's been proven to reduce and get rid of the prostate cancer cells, so that's huge as well, but that's the roots, not the leaves, so you have to take the roots. You can get tinctures that are already made, and you can get the nettle cream as well. It's even good for psoriasis. Anybody suffering from psoriasis, you get the cream or the tincture, rub that on, and obviously eat it as well. It's amazing. It's really powerful. You know what they say? Let nature be thy medicine, or medicine will be thy food. Oh, maybe that's just what I say. She's put how many spoonfuls of? Are we talking about the chai seed pudding, Maxine? How many spoonfuls? About. I don't really measure stuff out. I've got to be honest. I just throw stuff in. But I put probably about half and half chia seeds, half milk, coconut milk, and just mix it up, and when it looks about right, I just leave it to set. But play with it, because you might want to put some more in, you might want to put less in. Yeah, I put maybe into a cup glass like this. Back. So if you wanted to make it, it's quite nice to make it in a glass because you can see it through. You probably fill up with this much milk, and then just about there, and then just put the chia seeds in, and then it'll take it up to about there. So when it's full, that'll be enough. That will be enough. But I can write some proper measurements out if people like. I could do it and properly measure it. Is that cool? Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome, Maxie. It's like green tea. Nettle tea, kind of, but there's no caffeine in it. It's naturally caffeine free. You can also buy in supermarkets like this. It's actually one of my favourite teas. I've got a cup of it on the go right now. And there you go. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see the colour. I've got, at least get some better lighting, don't I? How's the lighting? It's delicious. It's actually one of my favourite teas, especially at this time of year when hay fever is becoming rife. Yeah, it's naturally caffeine free, so you can drink it at night time. You can get all sorts of different makes. This is quite a nice one. Heath and Heather. I also really like the clipper ones. You can buy it in the supermarkets these days. as well as the health food stores will buy it online. You can get like a box in the supermarket, Sainsbury's for about £1.29, so it's pretty cheap. It's quite accessible these days. I have a wealth of herbal teas in my cupboard. So if you want me to talk about different herbal teas and different benefits of them, I could do a live on that. Just let me know. Yeah, if there is anything that you'd like me to talk about, any kinds of foods, or if you've got any particular problems that you kind of need help with, health-wise, or losing weight, or anything like that, then let me know. Put it in the comments, and I shall endeavour to answer those questions and maybe make a live on it. Yeah, so I do health coaching, and I do lifestyle coaching as well. It's all about being healthy and happy. So a little bit of business on the side, but you know, because we do need money to be happy as well, to go do the things we love and buy the yummy food that we can then cook. But really, I love the health and the food side of it. So most of my lives are going to be about this. Next week, I'm probably going to do one on green juices, because Helena asked me if I'd do one on green juices, and she's asking me how you can sweeten them without adding sugar, because everyone's now starting to realise that sugar is bad and that we shouldn't be eating it, and quite right so. But some natural sugars are fine. Your brain needs some sugar to work, so that's okay. So yes, I shall do some on green juices. I've got an amazing green juice recipe. If you only have one green juice, have this one. It's kind of got a bit of everything. It's like the uber super mother of green juices, and I'll do a few other ones as well. For people that don't really like vegetables, or maybe you've got kids and they don't like vegetables, I'll show you how to make some fruity ones, and you can put the greens in it and they won't taste it, so you can kind of like fool them into having vegetables. That's really yummy. But yeah, if there's anything that you particularly like, then ask me and I shall endeavour to do that for you. So this is bubbling away nicely now. You can't really see it, can you? Can I show you? It might steam up there. You see that? There we go. It's getting soft. I'm just going to check how soft that is. So I haven't made it with sweet potato and butternut squash before. Well, they seem to get a bit softer. So it'll be quite interesting. Hopefully it's not too sweet, but a nice sweet. So those that have got a bit of a sweet tooth, you will love this recipe, this soup. Actually, that's cooking away nicely. So, it's time for the gloves. What's best thing to have to lose weight? Want to lose 2 stone? Well, that's a little bit like how long is a piece of string, Antonio? But I guess it depends. I'd need to know what your diet is and what you're already doing and what you're not doing. Look at the gloves. I feel like I should be on like a Desperate Housewives or something like that. Yeah. But basically, move your body, be happy, eat less, burn off more than you eat. But there's lots and lots and lots of tips. I'm actually going to start a thing, a new little newsletter giving people tips and stuff to lose weight, and I'm going to put together some stuff. So if you're interested in that and you really want to lose weight, type yes in the comments. Yes, I want to lose weight, or just yes, and I will make sure I get some things to you. So just type a yes if you want to know, and I'll get it to you. So. Yes, good point. Yes, thank you. Right, so hopefully I'm not going to sing myself. Actually, I think I need to rinse these first. But yes, if you're picking them in the wild, make sure you don't pick the ones at the front, because nobody wants to eat nettles that dogs peed on. Let's be honest. Just to be safe, pick the ones from the back. So we'll just pop them into the colander like this. Oh my God. Hopefully I don't sting one. Yeah, I'm not being stung. There is a knack. You can actually pick a nettle leaf without being stung, but I'm not going to risk doing it in the middle of a Facebook Live. I'm just going to give these a quick rinse. Go. And she's back. Yeah, so they're ready to go. And all you need to do with these now is you just pick off the bits that you don't like. So really you just want the leaves. The stinging part disappears as soon as you cook it. So don't worry, you're not going to burn your mouth or damage yourself in any way. The sting also goes if you want to put them in a smoothie. You can put raw stinging nettles in a smoothie. As soon as you blend it, the blending actually gets rid of the sting. Yeah, so you won't actually sting your mouth. And you can even make like raw pesto and things like that with it. It's great. It's the pestle and mortar. You must like really squeeze it out, and then you get rid of all the chemicals, and it doesn't sting your mouth anymore. So cooking them and blitzing them gets rid of the sting. There's also a different type of nettle you may or may not know. Yeah, the fire engine goes past. Yeah, different form of nettles as well. What are they called? They're called dead nettles. They look a bit like these, but they don't sting. And they have like these beautiful flowers on the top. There's like purple and white ones. and they're edible, so it's really nice if you get those as well. You can make a soup. You can do exactly the same recipe, make a soup, and you can put the little flowers on the top when you serve it, make it look extra swanky. There you go. So I am just literally removing the leaves in a very glamorous way with these sexy gloves on. Yes, I want to lose weight. Oh, my sister's joined. Hello. Help me, please. Yes. Everyone say hello to my sister. So yeah, I'm just going to keep picking these off. That is almost ready. It's simmering away nicely. I'm just going to turn it down a touch. There we go. Oh, I'm getting quite excited. Yes. I want to leave that. Okay. Who else is on? If you're enjoying what you're seeing, give me some love, give me some likes, give me some hearts across the screen. That would be nice. So let's keep going, like you're still watching. Yes, here we go. Maybe I should have picked this before, but there you can go. You can see what I'm doing, can't you? And it just gives me an excuse to wear the gloves. Here we go. So, yeah, just pick them off. They're almost ready to go in. They will wilt within a minute. It's a bit like spinach, really. It tastes a little bit like spinach or cabbagey thing. If you haven't eaten them before, they're really nice. In fact, you can use them in any recipe that's that has spinach and replace the spinach with the nettle, and it's free as well. Just get out in the countryside, go for a walk, take your dog for a walk, or go out with your family or yourself, and pick some nettles. It's beautiful. It's been beautiful today, hasn't it? I don't know where you live. Where do you guys live? I'm in London at the moment. Where are you guys? It's been beautiful and sunny today. Really nice. No one's responding. Okay, right, so we are ready. I think that is enough. It is time of judgment. It's going in. Nettles are going in. Here we go. Literally just stirring them in. There we go. Can you see that? Nettles are in the soup. I will literally leave them in there for 1 minute to wilt. Sorry, the gloves are coming off. Anyone with a glove fetish? I'm sorry. It's all over. Oh, there we go. Done. And yeah, so all that needs to happen now is, once that's wilted off, is put them in a blender. You could just choose to eat it like this, if you really wanted to, if you like chunks of stuff in your soup, or you could just choose to blend half of it and keep half of it and then mix it together. That's quite nice, because then you're going to kind of get the thickness of the soup, but then you still get the chunky bits as well. So that's really tasty. Oh, hello, Sasha. Nice to see you. Hello. Welcome. Right, so that's ready. So I'm going to get the blender. Hob is off. How easy is that? It's so easy. And I've got. It doesn't matter what any blender will do. This is quite a powerful blender. It's a Blendtec. These are really good, but any blender will do, really. And then I'm going to try and spoon this in without spilling it all over the place. There we go. You can see it's all cut there. It's going in. Back away from the boiling hot vegetables. Oh, I've dropped some on the floor. Yeah, be careful not to burn yourself. If you're a young child making this, or a big child like myself, maybe get someone to help you with that part. And literally, I'm going to blend that, I'm going to blitz that. You can put some fresh cream in. That's really nice. About 50 grams of fresh cream. Got some here. About 50. It's about that much. 50 millilitres. Sorry, about that much. Not that much. As these know, I don't really measure stuff, so I just kind of go. Yep, it's about 50 millilitres. That will do. You don't have to add the cream, but it just makes it more yummy. And then season it now as well. So I've got some sea salt, and you can use Himalayan rock salt or something like that. Season it as much as you like. You don't need to probably season it too much, because the stock will have natural salts in it as well. A bit of pepper, whatever. There you go. And that's it, ready. Just to blitz it and then eat it. Simple. Yum. Right, this is going to be a bit noisy, but give me a sec. Voila, there we go. Blended. That actually smells amazing. That smells amazing, it really does. So you just need to pop it in a bowl. Has anyone ever tried nettle soup before? Anybody? 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 You can actually make nettle tea as well. I know you can buy the one in the supermarket, but if you want to make your own from the nettle leaves, all you do, really simple, pop it in a pan with some water, bring it up to boil, and then turn the heat down and let it simmer for about 1 or 2 minutes, and that's it. Simple. So there we go. We're going to pour some in a bowl. Look at that. So amazing. Oh, thanks, Philip. Excellent. That's sweet, isn't it? Never tried. Yeah. Well, yeah. There we go. And if you've got the little, you know, the little nettle flowers on the top, that will look amazing. I wouldn't suggest putting the raw nettle leaves on the top. They might look pretty, but you might burn yours or your guest's mouth. We don't want that. We don't want any accidents. But yeah, that's basically it. You could put a few little drops of oil on the top. That will look good. With rapeseed oil, or I've got a little bit of avocado oil. Just like literally drizzle that on like that. Make a little circle. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty. You could put a little spoonful of cream. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Oh, lovely. Lovely, tasty. I'm going to try it. He's messaged me. I can smell your wonderful food up here in Egypt. It's a very good sense of smell, Adele. Right, let's try this. Oh, that's really good. You can actually taste the goodness, and it's so creamy. There we go, nettle soup, simple. If there's any recipes that you'd like to know, or if you've got some food and you think, I don't really know how to cook this or what to do with it, message me. You can PM me or put messages, put in the comments below, and I will see if I can come up with a tasty, easy recipe that you can use. So thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you next week. And we're going to